Paso tradition officially canceled. We're in the ABC 7 Alert Center, and we have team coverage of the Sun Bowl Association's decision and what it means for hotels that have already been struggling from the pandemic-related slowdown. There's no denying the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl is a spectacular sports event, but while it brings in millions of dollars to the city, it takes a lot of money to put the event on. One entity that contributes to the event is the city through rental car taxes. The Sun Bowl Board of Directors, during a news conference today, officially canceling the event due to pandemic concerns. ABC 7 Seoul Signs took part in that virtual news conference and joins us live from the Sun Bowl in Seoul. What happens to the money, the $1 million the city has contributed?
Hey, Eric. Well, that game has to be put on first here at the Sun Bowl. Sun Bowl Executive Director Bernie Olivas told me they will not be getting those $1 million from the city because those funds are based on putting the game on first. Now, I want to show you some video. You may recall this is what the Sun Bowl of years past looks like. And then I want to show you what the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl will look like this year. Board members officially declared the cancellation of the game during a news conference earlier today. The reason? The pandemic. But the cancellation also means millions of dollars of lost revenues, as well as money they will not have to pay out. For instance, did you know the Sun Bowl pays teams invited to play in the second longest running bowl game in the nation to the tune of $2 million per team? They won't have to do that this year, and the money will essentially stay in the Sun and the bank's Sun Bowl account. But at the same time, the Sun Bowl will not get any revenues from ticket sales or any other sources like the city, which gives the Sun Bowl $1 million from car rental taxes.
We do not receive the city money unless we need it. So it's not like the city collects rental car tax and then just sends us a check. No, that money is kept in their coffers. And as we need it to pay for football expenses, we receive a set of that money.
Now, the sponsor, Kellogg's, is sticking with the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl and is actually donating 1 million meals to the city food banks. Now, Olivas was asked what it would take to play a Sun Bowl in 2021. I'll have a response, as well as putting on a thicker jacket because it's getting cold out here on ABC 7 at 6. For now, we're outside the Sun Bowl. Seoul Signs, ABC 7.
All right, get bundled up, Seoul. And beyond the loss of the Sun Bowl to sports fans, there is an economic fallout, and it hits an already hurting hotel and boarding industry. ABC 7's Michael Gordon spoke with local industry leaders to talk about the loss. He continues our complete coverage.
I was actually able to speak with a member of the Marriott staff who told me that their general manager has spent much of the day in a conference call meeting with Sun Bowl executives as they're bracing for another deep economic loss in what's already been a historically down year. This cancellation makes for a loss of at least $800,000 to the local lodging industry, according to the president of the El Paso Hotel and Lodging Association. At this time last year, most hotels were enjoying a healthy occupancy rate in the high 70s. That number has now dropped to the low 50s and will remain there for longer due to the cancellation. However, one small silver lining that's helping these businesses is the arrival of 1,500 traveling nurses who have come to help with COVID patients and are now staying in those hotels across the city.
We've seen an increase in the amount of traveling nurses that have been traveling into the city. So it's something that's very necessary in this moment, something that we're very thankful that these nurses have traveled to the city of El Paso. And the hospitality industry, the hotel community, we're also very thankful because they need a place to stay.
And it should also be noted that a recent economic impact study done by the Sun Bowl Association estimated that the game itself brings in about $25 million to the borderland area every year. Michael Gordon reporting, ABC 7.
And the